Alors, bonjour class, welcome today. Just a reminder for our distance learning instructions, please adjust the volume as needed. You can also pause or rewind the video if that is necessary. Students, make sure you are participating fully. If your partner is not there, make sure that you find one. Don't forget our class rules, and just as a general reminder, there are no hall passes, no phones, and no Chromebooks unless they're being used for a specific activity. So let's get started. Alors, classe, ouvrez vos Chromebooks. S'il vous plaît, ouvrez vos Chromebooks et allez sur tinycards.duolingo.com. Okay. La leçon, c'est 1U4.02. So again, open up your Chromebooks. We're doing tiny cards. We're doing 1U4.02. Guest teacher, please pause this video and give students 5 minutes to work on their Chromebooks on tiny cards. The lesson is 1U4.02. Ok, très bien, classe. Alors, fermez vos Chromebooks. Fermez vos Chromebooks, s'il vous plaît, et ouvrez vos agendas. Ouvrez vos agendas. So let's go ahead, right in our planners. I can state what classes I have and when I have them. Okay, I can state what classes I have and when I have them. So again, we should have our planners open. We're writing I can state what classes I have and when I have them. This classroom is a no bully zone. There is no bullying, teasing, mocking, name-calling, etc. in this class. It is not tolerated. Please let me know as soon as possible if it is an issue in this class or any of your classes. This classroom is a safe zone for everyone. We are all learning a new language. We are all making mistakes, and we're all going to be silly sometimes. And so we have no room for people bullying, teasing, or mocking us. There's your public service announcement for the day. Alors, une révision. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez. Répétez. Les courses. Les maths. La vie. L'histoire. Le CCA. L'éducation physique. L'aide de bureau. L'éducation familiale. Le théâtre, or we can call it le cours de théâtre. Bien répéter la classe consultative. La classe consultative. L'anglais. La science. La musique. Le cours de musique. La santé. Le français. Le cours de français. La technologie. L'art. Le cours d'art. L'équipe de scène. L'espagnol. Le cours d'espagnol. Le LIA. Quel cours as-tu? Remember, that's our question to ask. What classes do you have? Alors, répétez. Quel cours as-tu? J'ai les maths, la science, l'anglais et l'histoire. Bien, excellent. Alors, tournez à page 2 dans vos paquets. Tournez à page 2 dans vos paquets. So our focus today, label the classes en français. So you have these 8 different pictures. You need to tell me what these different classes are in French. So you're just going to list them 1 through 8 on your focus. So guest teacher, please pause the video and give students 3 minutes to label the classes in French in their packet on their focus page. Okay, let's go ahead and check your answers. So number 1, you should have la classe consultative. La classe consultative. Number 2, we should have l'anglais. Numéro 3, la santé. Numéro 4, l'histoire. Numéro 5, le cours de français, or you could have le français. Numéro 6, les maths. Numéro 7, le CCA. Et numéro 8, la technologie. So rouge, jaune, ou vert. I can identify classes. Rouge, I don't get it yet. I need some help. Jaune, I can do it with my notes. Vert, I can do it by myself. And then I do have accidentally an extra E on number 3 that shouldn't be there. So heads up for that. If you have an extra E like me, you should fix it. Alors, bien répéter, classe, répéter les courses. L'anglais. Les 2 bureaux. Le français. L'espagnol. Le théâtre. La musique. L'art. Le CCA. La vide. Le LIA. Les maths. L'histoire. L'éducation physique. L'éducation familiale. La classe consultative. La science. La santé. La technologie. L'équipe de scène. Quel cours as-tu? J'ai les maths, la science, l'anglais et l'histoire. Bien. Alors, let's warm up from yesterday. Let's go ahead, turn to your elbow partner. We're both going to ask, we're both going to answer. Quel cours as-tu? Quel cours as-tu? Alors, 3, 2, 1, go. You haven't already, let's switch. Très bien, excellent. Okay, so what we just practiced was a 3. We want to work on getting a 4 talking about our classes. And an easy way to do that is to use ordering words. So we're going to look at les nombres ordinaux, or ordinal numbers. So ordinal numbers aren't like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and so on. So les nombres ordinaux. So we have premier, deuxième, ou seconde is what it's called sometimes in French. Troisième, quatrième, cinquième, sixième. Oh, je m'excuse. Sorry, I just touched my touch screen. Septième, huitième, neuvième, dixième, etc. jusqu'au dernier. Jusqu'au dernier. Alors, tournez à la page 5, s'il vous plaît. Tournez à la page 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tournez à la page 5, s'il vous plaît. Okay, so here you have this same box that I do that has cardinal is for counting and ordinal is for ordering. So cardinal numbers are for counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ordinal numbers are for putting things in order. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. There's some tricks to know about ordinal numbers in French. You're going to use the normal number like deux, D-E-U-X, and if there's an E at the end, you take off the E and then you add EM. Okay? So like quatre, you need to take off the E and then add EM. There are some weird ones though. We don't say unième. We say premier or première for first. For cinquième, we add a U in by the Q because you know how Q and U always like to go by each other anyway in English. For neuvième, the F changes to a V, kind of like when we have one knife, it's an F. And then when we have more than one knife, plural, it's knives with a V. That same sort of thing's happening in French. The F is switching to a V. And then we don't say 21 for like 21st. We would say 21e. Okay, so I'm going to give you some time to finish filling out your ordinal numbers on page 5. Vous avez 1 minute. If you are a fast finisher, you can maybe look at those numbers in the middle with E and start thinking, what is the purpose of those? What do you think those are? 5 secondes. Okay, très bien. Hopefully you are done by now. So let's look at those middle numbers in the black. So this is how you would abbreviate ordinal numbers in French. We abbreviate ordinal numbers in English, but it's kind of crazy because for first we do a 1 and then ST. For second we do 2 and then ND. For third we do a 3 and then RD. For fourth, we do a 4 and then TH. So it's kind of crazy because it's all over the place. In French, it's always just a little E up top. The only one that you'll see different sometimes is premier or première. You might see the ER or ERE written out. But otherwise, in French, it's super easy to abbreviate them because you just do the number and then you put a little e. Just like it's pretty easy to make ordinal numbers in French, you just use the number, you add em to the end, and if it already had an e at the end, you take off that e. I know some of you are thinking, Miss Carol, does this go forever? Yes, it goes forever. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième, sixième, septième, huitième, neuvième, dixième, onzième, douzième, treizième, quatorzième, quinzième, seizième, dix-septième, dix-huitième, dix-neuvième, vingtième, trentième, quarantième, cinquantième, soixantième, soixante-dixième, quatre-vingtième, quatre-vingt-dixième, centième, millième, millionième. That one's kind of a fun one. I don't know when we'd ever use millionth. But there it is. So super easy rule for French. You just add that em to the end, whereas in English, it's a lot more complicated because we like doing that with our language. Adverb. Something important to look at also that uses ordinal numbers is grade levels in French. And pay close attention because this is a mistake that you do not want to make. So in America, we start with like kindergarten and then first, second, third grade, all the way up to 12th grade when you graduate. In France, they do their numbers backwards. So like if you are in 7th grade right now, you are actually in cinquième. And then when you're an 8th grader, you're in quatrième. When you're a 9th grader, you're in troisième. In 10th grade, that's seconde. They call 11th grade première, and then their terminal or final year of schooling, 12th grade, they call terminale. So on page 5, you've got some extra space. So let's go ahead and make note of the grade levels and how those numbers are different in France versus in the United States. Because you don't want to tell someone you're in huitième, because what grade would you be telling them you're in? Yeah, you'd be telling them you were in 4th grade. So we don't want to do that. So I'm going to give you a minute to get these down. So that way you remember, especially get your grade down first so you don't mess it up. 7th graders, you're in cinquième. 8th graders, quatrième. 6th grade's kind of fun because it's the same, sixième. 9th graders are in troisième. 10th graders are in seconde. 11th graders are in première, je m'excuse. Et terminale is for 12th graders, our seniors. Dix-huit secondes. OK. Très bien. Alors, répétez. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Excellent. Okay. I know those grade levels are kind of crazy, so I have a practice for you. So you're going to open up your Chromebook. You're going to go to Google Classroom, and then under Classwork in Unit 4, there is an activity called Practice Matching Grade Levels. Okay, so again, Google Classroom. You're going to click on the Classwork tab, go to Unit 4, and then Practice Matching Grade Levels. And there is a memory game, and you can see if you can match those levels. Guest teacher, please pause the video now and probably just check in with students to see how long this takes them until they feel comfortable. For some classes, it might be a little bit faster than others, but it definitely should not be more than like 5 or 7 minutes, hopefully. Students, please let the guest teacher know when you feel comfortable with these and you are ready to move on. OK, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Excellente. Encore une fois, répétez. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Edward. So if we have one ER, what does that mean? What's it abbreviating? It's abbreviating premier. What if we have two E? What's that? Deuxième. Excellente. 3E. Troisième. Très bien. 4E. Quatrième. Bien. And 5E. Cinquième. Très bien. Alors, donc mon horaire de course. Mon horaire de course. Course we know means class or classes. So mon horaire de course would be my class schedule. So your class schedule might be something like this. Premier, j'ai l'anglais. Deuxième, j'ai la technologie. Troisième, j'ai l'orchestre. Quatrième, j'ai le cours de français. Et cinquième, j'ai les maths. So that example right there would be an example that would get us a 4 because we're using ordering words, premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième, which means we can't mix around our sentences. And since we did it in a whole bunch of different sentences, that makes it a paragraph. And when you have a paragraph that you can't move around, that bumps you up to the 4 spot. So pretty easy way. So our 5 most important words today are répétez premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. OK. Page 5, s'il vous plaît. Tournez à la page 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. OK, bien. So, quel est ton horaire de course? Or, quel course as-tu? So, for 0, we're just going to have j'ai la classe consultative because we do have Mustang or Mustang time some days, and some days we don't. So, it's not technically one of your, like, full longer classes. So we just put that as like a 0 hour, okay? But I need you to write full sentences in French, what classes you have each period on page 5. So your sentences are going to start premier G, deuxième G, troisième G, quatrième G, cinquième G. Guest teacher, please pause the video and give students 4 minutes to fill out their class schedule in full sentences in French using our ordering words we learned today. OK, bien classe. Répétez les courses, les maths, l'histoire, l'éducation physique, l'éducation familiale, la classe consultative, la science, la santé, la technologie, l'équipe de scène, l'anglais, l'aide de bureau, le français, l'espagnol, le théâtre, la musique, l'art, le CCA, la vide, le LIA. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Excellent, merci. Alors, avec votre partenaire d'œil, on va parler. Quelle course as-tu? Quelle course as-tu? Quelle course as-tu? Okay, alors, I can tell you now for your assessment, this is going to be the very first question that you are asked. Quelle course as-tu? So you need to be like a professional at this one, like as fast as you can. So, quelle course as-tu? Premier G, deuxième G, troisième G, quatrième G, cinquième G. Alors, let's practice one together. Répétez, quelle course as-tu? Premier, j'ai la santé. Deuxième, j'ai l'éducation physique. Troisième, j'ai le cours d'espagnol. Quatrième, j'ai le CCA. Cinquième, j'ai l'histoire. Okay, quelle course as-tu? With your eyeball partner, we're both going to ask, we're both going to answer. 3, 2, 1, go. OK, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Alors, avec votre partenaire de coude cette fois. Avec votre partenaire de coude. Quelle course as-tu? 3, 2, 1, go. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, getting there, but not quite? Alors, bien, répétez s'il vous plaît. Quand? Quand as-tu l'anglais? Quand as-tu l'anglais? What are we asking when we ask quand as-tu l'anglais? Bien, when do you have English? So we'd answer something like this. Répétez, j'ai l'anglais. Deuxième. J'ai l'anglais. Deuxième. Okay, bien. So when do we have English class? Second. Excellent. Répétez, quand as-tu la technologie? Quand as-tu la technologie? Je n'ai pas de technologie. Je n'ai pas de technologie. Okay, so when he asked, when do you have like your technology class, what did she say? That she doesn't have it. So see, from yesterday, she used her je n'ai pas de. Alors, répétez premier, deuxième, troisième, quatrième, cinquième. Répétez, quand as-tu la science? J'ai la science cinquième. Quand as-tu le cours de musique? Je n'ai pas de cours de musique. Je n'ai pas de cours de musique. Alors, avec votre partenaire de coude. If you're fast, you can both ask, both answer. Otherwise, we're going to take preference to following the smartboard picture, okay? So if you are the elbow partner that is closer to the smart board, make sure you're paying attention. You're going to start asking, quand as-tu le cours de français? And then we're going to answer. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. La science. Les maths. L'anglais. La technologie. L'éducation physique. L'histoire. Le CCA. Alors, ça va bien? Ça va comme ci, comme ça, ou ça va mal? Ok, bien. Alors, tournez à la page 14, s'il vous plaît. Tournez à la page 14. Okay, this is your list of speaking questions and answers. And like I mentioned earlier, this one you most definitely need to have memorized. So write the following question and your response on the last page of your packet. So the question is, quel cours as-tu? The answer is going to be premier G, deuxième G, troisième G, quatrième G, cinquième G. Okay. Guest teacher, please pause this video and give students about 2 minutes to write down the question, quel cours as-tu, on page 14, and their answer, answering with all the classes that they have. Okay, bien. Répétez, s'il vous plaît. Répétez les courses, les de bureau, l'anglais, l'équipe de scène, le cours de français, la technologie, le cours d'espagnol, la santé, le cours de théâtre, la science, le cours de musique, la classe consultative, le cours d'art, l'éducation familiale, le CCA, l'éducation physique, la vie, l'histoire, le LIA, les maths. Excellent. All right. Rest of the time in class, we are just going to practice the quel cours as-tu? And then also, if you're feeling brave, we can practice asking like, quand as-tu le français? Quand as-tu l'anglais? Quand as-tu la science? Etc. But the big one, make sure you can ask quel cours as-tu? And you can answer. So let's go ahead, get with your eyeball partner, and let's just practice until the last 2 minutes of class, and it's time to clean up. Great job today, guys.